just outside of the nation's capital in nearby Landover, Maryland. Welcome in. We're getting a look at the enormous Northwest Stadium. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Washington Commanders. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. Has this at the 6. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Let's get set. 180. Stop.
Right to the air, Burrow. Buys time, rolling right. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter.
Jesus
They're going to have
Christ.
this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Here we go. Here we go.
Receiver in motion. He's headed right.
180. Stop.
1st down. Burrow to throw. It
No
is
way.
caught left side. And he's taken
Who the hell is
down.
number
He's got it
80,
to the
dude?
29.
This dude's breaking so many
He'll move the
tackles.
sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
12. Gun. Cut. 11. MT. Take. 11. Cut.
To throw again. It's Burrow.
Oh my gosh, get the
First down
pick.
throw is going to wind up incomplete. Defender in the area making a nice play on the football. Now it's 2nd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
To the air again. It's Burrow. Setting up the running back screen. Has some space inside the 15. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Stop.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bengals finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were
Couple really good
operating.
plays
A lot
by
of plays
fucking
in
number
a
80.
small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the jump.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
60 Bison. Tag. Ready.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Demetrius Knight.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Go.
Daniels from the pistol. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Now Daniels off the play action. He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And a tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Okay, ready? Ready? Ready?
From the pistol, here comes Pacheco. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's able to get this down to the 13. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Daniels on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. Jayden Daniels with the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fields this one at the 3. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's Brown to start the drive. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one.
These things break so many fucking tackle.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Gun.
Burrow on the play action. He's got this complete. It's Taj Brooks.
Is that my guy?
And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Because where my guy got
Sometimes
tackled.
quarterbacks got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket,
No, it's
there's
not
just
my
a
guy.
certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Here we go.
A first down carry for Brown. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. 11 mighty. 11.
On first down, here's Burrow. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have it after his second interception of the season. And just like that, a very run-focused drive comes to an end that time with an interception.
You know, a lot of times, Kate, when you're finding success running it on a drive, it's because the defense is just waiting for you to throw it. And that's where they're prepared at the time. Sure enough, it's not a rush that dooms them, but a pass and an interception.
And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Cougar 19.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
18 Cardinal. 18 down.
Running up the middle, Pacheco.
45.
Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep
Wide
shot.
open, dude.
Love the courage they had to try it, but it's
Wide the
incomplete,
fuck
and
open.
now we've got 4th down.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal. A 44-yard
It is solid.
attempt.
Elliott connects there, and that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On one. Ready.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They get 19 on that pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Our run defense is so bad right
More often
now.
than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
Here we go. Here we go.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Hold on, hold on. We've got an injured player here. Let's hope this is nothing serious because that is Joe Burrow who's being helped by the training staff. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. O'Connell's hit, and he lost the football. But I think someone on the Bengals got back on top of that one. And yes, they did. Bengals football. The Bengals send out the punting unit.
Recovered by the offense.
He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
At their own 15-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Finds the in route complete. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open. Deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Bronco 80. Cowboy 80. Trap 60. Ready.
Play fake here. Daniels. Chased out to his right. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Here we go. Stop.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
3rd down, and they need to get 10.
Ready.
3rd and long for him here. He drops it down to Harris. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
So 1st down from the 41.
Come on. 60 Eagles.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Got it. Ready?
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready?
Throwing now. Daniels. Escapes the pocket. He's going to end up out of bounds well short of that line, so defense credited with a sack.
Oh man, that's on me.
You know, that's one of those situations
just let go
that
of the
you
ball.
have to have a awareness, right? You call it
Just let go of the
spatial
ball, bro.
awareness. You gotta be
I wanted to hit
conscious
the
of
dude in the middle of the
sideline and
field,
just simply
but
get rid of the football.
I didn't like
Looks
it.
like we saw a slight bit of panic there, hence going out for the sack.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Cougar 19.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first
Come on,
down that he
Wyatt.
picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding.
3rd and 15, bro.
After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on 3rd down.
70 Timberwolf. Ready, ready?
Here's Daniels. Trying to set up that screen, but it falls incomplete.
That's crazy.
And now they're facing 4th down.
That's actually crazy.
The Commanders ready for the punt.
4th down.
And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Eagle play action. It's O'Connell. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Brown on the inside give. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's O'Connell to the air. Taken in by Chase, left side. This is not going to help their cause ahead of 3rd down. He's out of bounds, lost a yard too.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. Kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
It's a nickel look from the Commanders. 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Right back to Chase. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. They'll go. O'Connell. And they don't get the
Should've
catch
been
they
picked.
need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. To throw, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. This is Pacheco. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Let's go. Ready.
Right back to Pacheco. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Washington, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Commanders currently on top here at Northwest Stadium. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready.
On the draw, it's Pacheco. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Cougar 19. Hut it. Go.
Pacheco has the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow their lead just before halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders make it a 10-point ball game.
Commanders 17. Bengals
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. O'Connell here from the gun. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. From the gun, O'Connell. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Got to get some protection up front here, Kate. He is already in the game because they knocked out the starter, and trust me, you don't want to get to the emergency quarterback.
O'Connell facing a 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
A quality return
That's
initially,
huge.
but much shorter after you take away the yards from that holding call. So the penalty on the return doesn't do them any favors, Brock. A lot more field ahead of them here starting out.
Cowboy 80.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start. This second half, we've got a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Run from Pacheco to start the half. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves.
It's Pacheco again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7.
Go. Now.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Quick throw right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
At the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Hurt. Viking 18. Ready.
Daniels now. He's got Jalen Lane. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Okay, break.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Hot. Ready.
Running is Pacheco. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Bengals 27-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready. Panther 60.
Daniels back to throw. Finds him over the middle. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage. the trusty tight end.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Let's go. Let's go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. On the move, headed right. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And they take this in for the score. The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown.
That score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
Bengals 7.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. One of the tight ends motions right. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. O'Connell now to throw on 3rd. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
So they let first down stand since it worked out well for him. The penalty declined. That brings up 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Another throw for O'Connell. Forced out to his right. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
They get 22 out of that play, and that's good for a Washington first down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Running right is Pacheco. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
60 bites.
Now Daniels off the play action. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Second down now, 7 to go. Daniels from the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a
Jaden Daniels, bro.
And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first.
You know,
Jaden Daniels,
we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. They get 23 on that one, and that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Washington Commanders, first down.
Ready.
It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. They'll run here following the penalty. Got him a good handful there as it brings up second down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Here he goes, third and long. He had it for a moment.
What a play by
Great
him.
defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Jake Elliott on now to attempt this field goal. Made his first one. This is a little over 40.
A 41-yard attempt.
Pressure coming from the
Brother.
right edge, and they block it. And he'll go down after fighting
Brother.
his way to the 32.
I mean, there's so many things going his way right
It's a
now.
great time to block the kick. Let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one.
There's just so
It
many
really
things going
rewards
his
the
way.
effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
Now put one of the tight ends in motion. 1st and 10. Here's O'Connell. The lateral goes haywire.
Oh my gosh.
Ball. And the Commanders make the recovery. Chase Brown, his intended target, out of the backfield.
That's kind of funny.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That second and third level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, it freed that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. They run with Pacheco. Getting Powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Bronco 80.
This is the end of the third quarter. It is the Commanders with the football and a nice lead, too, as they try to finish off this win. Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Viking 18.
Throwing now, Daniels. And he's going to have the Washington touchdown.
Jaden is a cheat code, bro.
Fourth quarter lead. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown.
Jaden is a cheat
His
code,
third of
bro.
the game on the ground. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders make it a 24-point ball game.
Commanders 31, Bengals 7.
Elliott Elliott all set for the kickoff.
Set to kick off.
Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. And he's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. They'll take that every time. Great field position to begin this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
So 1st down from the 41.
Ready?
Play fake here, Daniels. Big strike here to Williams. And they take him down just as he gets inside
Should
that
have been a
red zone.
touchdown. He had no safety for
It's a
it.
gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I know, it's kind of a
Nice to
bad
see
throw.
that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll run now with Pacheco. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
Go! Cougar Knights, ready?
They'll run Pacheco.
He
And
just,
he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders keep running away with this. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders grow their lead yet again.
Commanders 38, Bengals 7.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back. 1st and 10 from the 32.
Let's go. Back to 6. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Eagle play action. It's O'Connell. That throw behind his intended target. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Cougar 19. Let's go.
On third down. Here's O'Connell. It's caught. Chase has it. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. So they get dings for the holding. You gotta wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for third down. Third and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's gonna be fourth down.
Even on third and long, he still couldn't bring himself to force the throw right there, and that's okay. As coordinators will like to say, every drive that ends with a kick we can live with. Don't put the ball in harm's way.
Fair catch the signal, and he brings it in at the 23.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10.
Ready, 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 ready.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It's a gain of 9. Brings
On the count.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
32-yard line.
Here we go, start. Ready, ready, hut.
From the pistol, here comes Pacheco. Trucks a defender. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
From the gun, they go with Harris. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Get it. Rig alert. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Third and short, Daniels. Completed to his running back. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Stephanie. Cougar 19. Go.
Here's a toss to Pacheco. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's second and 12. They give to Harris from the gun. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Play action now. Daniels. Outright, McCaffrey makes the grab. And he gets this forward to the 19.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Elliott connects there. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
At their own 37-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Complete out to the right side. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Working fast as that clock ticks down.
2nd and 6.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Bengals have a 1st down. Burrow from the gun. Throwing this one back of the end zone. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches.
Here we go.
But that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Catch is made down the right sideline.
It wasn't even open.
They're going to be set up just outside that red zone. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11. 180. Right up. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Again, it's Burrow. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Come on, ready?
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here we go.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Hits his running back. And he gets this forward to the 19. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
11 MT, 11 MT.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Right side, hauled in by Godwin. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Brown has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Catch made. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
Here he goes, one final shot. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders. And save for a few moments in that opening quarter, Brock, they pitched a shutout defensively that in the end was the impetus for the victory. They're going to be bummed not to have that goose egg on the board at the end of this one, no doubt, but a performance to be lauded nonetheless. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Commanders, as with that, we sign off from D.C.